All right, got a new project. Some of y'all might have seen the modular synth I built last year, and it's something that I have the frame over here. This is what all of those, well, not all of them, but most of them were mounted in. And I've been wanting to create a enclosure made out of acrylic. So I have an example of like an enclosure. Jeremy Zunker and Christian Rios and I worked on these fight sticks, and this is made out of 1/4 inch acrylic sheets. So I've ordered some luminescent, meaning if you see, you can see it reacts to light, and when you polish it, it looks clear like this, and it actually glows. And so I'm going to make a Euro rack interface using sheets. I have about 8 sheets here. Going to make some kind of cube rectangular structure like this, but much bigger. It's gonna have a height and some more depth to it, so that I can take a module like this one here. And my idea is to literally place them in a non-parallel or perpendicular way on the sheets. And they'll even be like, well, I was going to take the power supply. We'll take this MIDI interface here. And, have them placed, maybe not that far in, placed in like that, and then inset. I'll have to measure this size right here. And then what you do is you draw it out, you drill a hole, and then you get a jigsaw and you just cut out the spaces, and then you can literally drill the holes out for this, and then just use little bolts and bolt it down. And what I want to do is I want to have multiple sides with these on there, so that when you go to use these patch cables here, these are all little cables that you use. They plug into these little ports. So normally you would plug one into here, and then like one, I'm not doing it, not correct, but like that's the idea, is that they patch to each other. So I want to be able to patch to like, stuff that's mounted down here. And then the other thing I'm working on is I'm going to build, I have a little amplifier as well. I haven't brought it home yet, but I have a little amplifier. I'm going to mount this full range speaker that has some bass response to it. And we're going to build an enclosure for that. That's going to go in this enclosure, so that it will also be self-contained, and you can have like a interface, a Euro synth that will play literally with sound coming out of it. So that's the project. Right now I have this power supply here, or really this is the controller. The power supply is just a little wall wart power supply that you plug into it. And I'm really excited about it. I'm really busy right now. It's April right now. I've got a lot of trips I'm going to be taking and things I'm going to be working on, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I've got some new components as well. I can't remember which one. This is a new one, a little foreplay here. And then I'll probably buy a couple more. But yeah, I'm really excited about designing it. This is kind of the idea here, is having these multiple sides. If I have access to a laser cutter, I'd like to make some kind of like dovetails, or some kind of like buttons to like have them slide in together and lock in. But ultimately I'm gonna have to use glue for this. So it should be neat. I thought about also doing like a triangle design, or triangle. Could do a pyramid, a lot of options. So anyways, always fun working on projects that have nothing to do with the shop, little to do with school, but a lot to do with like new things I'm learning. This is all thanks to Will Connor, our CSAR, is his musician name. And yeah, you can go check his stuff out. I'll tag it. And he's a bad influence. His rack is literally like, I don't know if I can get far enough back, but it's about that high, and as wide, probably like about that wide. and still growing. So he has a huge one, but I like the idea of creating interfaces that are weird. And yeah, I would love to integrate some kind of buttons and things like that too to the Eurorack interface that I'm going to create. And I think I'm going to be able to create like extra boxes and stuff that will patch in. So it'll be fun. As always, thank you for watching my random nerdy videos that I create.